Welcome back to another Mahoutsukai no Yome review. Today is episode 23. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together we're Couchtalk. As always, we are anime viewers only, no source material. We'll discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. Ready?
Yes, I'm always ready.
Okay, so clearly right off the bat, Elias has lost it. He's just trying to find Chisei
He
after
is.
she...
Yikes. He's like. He is in pieces.
Yeah,
But
exactly. It's like the scene we saw
he just
when
loses
Ash
it.
I was doing his little, like, future telling thing.
He just loses it when Chisei leaves.
Hey, Chisei's been keeping him grounded ever since she came into his life. And then she's like, I'm mad at you. Bye-bye.
Well, maybe he shouldn't be so crazy.
That is true. But obviously, we got Titania and Oberon coming in to help him
they're
out.
coming to help.
Yeah,
They're
he
like,
needs it.
oh, we can re-kidnap Chisei and, keep her with you forever and trap her. And don't let her leave. Don't let her go outside.
This is true. And they said, like, he loves kind of like them, the fairies, and then, but the rest of him's kind of like more human. Except for the fact that at this point, like, first of all, we gotta see her guard guy become like a giant stone man who he's like, sit down, boy.
He like super transformed.
He's like, you are becoming so far from human or fairy, you're just nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were talking about like, yeah. Anyway, back to Titania Oberon, which, yeah, like kidnap her back. I don't know if they're just kind of at that point just as far out as Elias is. It's like a mixture of like, do they kind of mean it, or are they just trying to say whatever they think it would take to get
Well, he
Elias
kind
to
of had
calm
some
down?
sense. He wasn't like, no, I'm not gonna, trap her.
Yeah, exactly.
Forever.
He finally breaks out of his little thing. He's like, I just need to rethink
Right.
the way I am.
He kind of he composes himself.
It becomes in another different form that we don't really see.
He has a lot of different forms.
So he even turns into like a little doggy thing to follow towards the end. But
Right.
then we get the little cool animation where like Titania kind of like reaches out to everyone to say, hey, we need help finding Chisei. And you can see the green magic buzz. And it's like, hey, please help us.
Calling the squad.
Yeah, and of course, the witch is involved again, just because. Well, Phyllis was basically just telling Mariel to say like, hey, because Mariel was like, why do you care so much about others before yourself? She's like, you basically just have the duty. If you're gonna give someone suggestions, like help them and see it through it. It's your job. And Mariel's like, yeah, I mean, I did give them the suggestion of basically
I did cause
sacrificing
this.
a person. Like, she basically caused what was happening with them. I'm not sure if they really quite knew what was going on, though. It was just more like Phyllis saying, hey, you need to see
Right.
things through.
Right.
And she does get to help out later in the episode.
Hey.
But the big thing from this episode is Joseph's past.
I am glad we got Joseph's past.
Yes. First of all,
Of course.
it's a shit past because that's why he became like he is. Obviously, it was going to be that way.
And it involves more bullying because people in anime like to bully. If you're different, you're getting bullied.
To be fair, it's kind of like that in real life too. It's just,
True.
You're different. You're getting bullied.
But I feel like
he was just the son of a gravedigger.
Right.
That's what got him bullied. Even the townspeople were just beating him
I don't even know why. It's like
because he could talk to ghosts. So they're like, "Oh, he's crazy," which obviously it was just him being. He was probably just seeing like fairies and stuff like that,
yeah.
and of course ghosts too, because there are ghosts that appear in this episode. of those he kind of like tortured and killed and stuff. But you know, obviously regular people aren't going to understand that.
Right.
But they just bully the shit out of him anyway.
Right.
Not like Shaman King. He wasn't hardcore bullied. I don't know if you remember that old ass anime.
I don't think I do.
He could talk to ghosts.
Sure.
That don't matter. Point is, some people get bullied, other people don't. And he found the one person, Phyllis, which obviously that name's come up multiple times throughout the show.
Right.
Finally found someone who thought could use him and could have some hope. And
right,
help.
he was very excited.
He just wanted someone to like recognize him, basically.
Yeah, he's like, I would just want to help. Everyone else is an asshole. I just want to help, which he couldn't really help because Phyllis
the guy was
like,
cursed.
Cursed.
And we learned he got cursed from throwing. I don't know. They probably told us already. I'm not sure. He threw a rock at the son of God, and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna curse you and never be able to die."
Thanks.
Like, I guess if you go crazy, it's not a good curse.
Right.
But he was always in like the constant state of being like on the verge of death, though.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, that would suck. The way, and of course, Joseph's like, well, the only way to really do this is combine and become one.
Merging together? Question mark.
Which it would, I think, if he didn't get all the bad side of Phyllis of the whole always constantly needing help and like tearing at his own soul.
Right.
He probably would have been off fairly fine. But it like destroyed his body in the process.
Yeah. And
because we see him like
he took the parts he needed.
Like yeah, he was weak in the alleyway, couldn't really move, and the girl's like, "Here, I'll help you." So nice of her to go out of her way to help this guy who looks like he's dying in an alleyway. How does he repair?
Yoink!
Killing her.
Give me your legs.
That was mostly because at this point he's already gone senile because of the whole Phyllis just destroying the inside of his mind and everything. Like he lost like a lot of the memories of what happened.
Right. It was a very poor decision, we'll say, to combine.
Yes.
I regret that, Joseph probably thought to himself.
He probably did multiple times. Like, damn it, I can't fucking die anymore. And I'm like in this weak body. It's awful. Like all these little different parts of me yelling, "Help me" inside constantly.
Right.
And of course, he was shown his past by Chisei. He didn't want to see his past again. Which set him off. He wanted to rip her arm off because he's like, "This is all I need," which may or may not kill him.
Which have no idea.
That's what he wants. It would be kind of good.
Yeah, what did he say? He's been living over 2,000 years?
Yeah, he said 2,000 years.
That's insane. That's a long goddamn time.
Yeah, it's a long time to be experimenting and torturing and killing people.
I know, like, you feel bad for him for his past, but then you're like, all that shit he's done. He's done some messed up part.
It's at the point where, like, he needs to die.
You gotta kill him.
At the same time, it's mercy. But at the same time, it's also punishment.
Right.
But yeah, they everyone finally showed up the situation. They're like, "All right, we're gonna get you out, Chisei." Of course, she went there of her own free will.
Right.
She still says, "Hey, I need to do stuff here."
Kinda her own free will.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
She was kind of pushed to, "I'll kill Sophie if you don't come," but you know.
Isn't it Stella?
Stella. So I don't even know.
Yeah,
There's not even a Sophie in this show, I don't think. Sophie.
I don't know.
I don't think out of any shows we're watching there's a Sophie. Where the fuck did Sophie come from?
Don't worry, I'm here. I got your back.
I meant Stella. That was autocorrect.
Yeah, autocorrect. Gotcha. It did come to the point where she's like, you know what? I still need to stay and do something. Tatani's just like, all right.
Chisei is very nice that she wants to help this
Yeah.
psycho, pretty much. Even though he's pretty much off the deep end.
I like how Alice is the only one, like, as soon as he shows up, she's like, what happened to your eye?
For
No one else fishes anyone. No one, they're just there, like, all right, we gotta stop Joseph. Oh, he released all these beasts. We gotta kill these beasts now. And Alice is just like, what the heck happened to your eye?
Man, your eye's different.
Well, my eye's in Joseph's now, and his eye's in me. Of course, they don't have time to explain that because they're killing all these beasts he let go.
Right.
As they're just setting them on fire.
But I mean, we do finally get to the ending theme, that location. That's where.
Yeah, I was gonna get there, because they have to chase after Joseph, and that's what Joseph, and that's where we run into Mariel, and she's like, "Oh, I'll make up for it by turning into a bull, so you can ride me." Which she could have just literally rode Ruth as he's right there, and she's done it multiple times.
All right.
And she, as a bull, is not running faster than Ruth.
Right.
They're running side by side,
I read that it's like I think a biblical reference, which this show does a lot of.
Yeah, a lot of it is.
I don't know why they did it. They just did it. Because she obviously rode Ruth, but you got to throw the vampire in there to help. We had that whole scene where she's like, go see your things through. And she's like, I'm a bull. Ride me. I'm helping.
You say vampire?
Did I say vampire?
Yeah, I think you did.
Did I say vampire?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I don't think I said vampire.
I don't know. Whatever you said confused me at first. But you said
The witch.
yes, that would be right. You said vampire.
I don't believe it.
After saying Sophie, now you're saying vampire.
You know, I don't need this criticism.
It's okay. You're flustered. Your bracket's busted. But yeah, back to the ending thing, as you were saying earlier.
Yeah. What
We got to it? Is
yes.
that what you were just going
I was just
with?
saying, like, you know how the ending always showed the fountain. That's where
Yeah,
we're
to
at.
be fair, I thought we hit the ending when I first saw it. I was like, oh, the episode's already over?
Right.
And then it kept going, and I was like, oh, no.
I don't know why they just
And then it
didn't-
went right back to it as the ending theme song.
Right. I don't know why they just didn't
okay.
tie it together. Like, have that same ending shot, but then just have it panned down and Joseph sitting there. You know? How some shows tie in the... Whatever, it don't matter.
Yeah, and just, like, keep the music playing.
Yeah,
and just have
exactly.
actually the show going. That would have been better because it psyched me out. I was like, oh, I guess it's over. Oh, no, it's not over. Oh, it is over. Just like playing a roller coaster. It's like, here's the shot. Here's Joseph. Here's the shot again. Oh, with the credits above it.
And that's
I
it.
was like, you could have just combined it.
The ending debate. But, you want to jump into scores?
Yeah, we can jump into scores. I'll go first. I want to give it a 9.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, a 9. Great episode. We got Joseph's past, which we really needed. And it just gives us a good setup to, I think, the next episode's season finale. So we got them back to face again. So we're basically got the ending's basically where it started, just with no interference, hopefully, in the next episode. But there's gonna be a lot going on. It's definitely set up. This episode is just really good. I felt like with Joseph's past,
Yeah,
and
I'll
just
give
understanding him.
it an 8.5. I do like Joseph's past. They did a good job sympathizing with Joseph, even though they try and do that in a lot of anime. This one, you're like, damn, he just wanted to help, and he got fucked over for over 2,000 years. Yikes. That's all. And Chisei's always nice. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna try and help him, even though he's crazy and a psycho and just attacked all my friends with weird.
True, but they interfered.
They did interfere. The Spriggans I have, or the fairies, aren't they also called Spriggans?
The little guys are, I think. The gold.
Oh, those are the golems.
rock
Yeah.
guy is a Spriggan, yeah.
Yeah. The fairies, I guess fairies and Spriggans, they seem to have very unique I don't know. When they're like, we'll just capture her and not let her leave, I was like, is that helping?
It would help Elias.
I mean, it technically would help, but I don't think Chise would approve. But yeah, it did set
But
up.
we do get Elias changing a bit too, or like he realizes he needs to rethink his ways. So I like that as well.
Yeah, I do like how Elias, even though he majorly messed up before, like the past episode.
Hey, sometimes you don't realize you need to change until you mess up.
That is a fortune cookie somewhere.
Hire me, fortune cookie makers.
But yeah, it was good. I'm ready for the finale. It's been a long journey. This is our first 24 episode ending show, right?
Our only one that we've gotten through.
That's
We've
what I'm
done
saying.
longer shows, but we've
That's
dropped
what I'm saying.
them.
Like,
Yes,
this is the first
This is gonna be our first long
that we
completed one.
finish.
Yes.
Oh boy! But that's it.
Yeah, that is it. And that does it for our reviews.
Time to spiel.
As always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought about the episode, what you did, didn't like, what you would score it. No confirming or denying theories, as we are anime viewers only. And we don't spoil it for anyone else. And both of us stream over at Twitch TV. You can see our links in the description below. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.